For 1 week only, FIFACoinsale.com are having a huge Team of the Year sale. You guys normally get 5% off when you use the code Curtis, but now for 1 week only, between the 12th of January to the 18th, you will be getting not 5, not 10, not 15, but 20% off when you use the code Curtis. Click the link in the description and remember lads, it's for 1 week only. This is gonna be massive. What's going on YouTube? Curtis7 here for episode number 1 of season 3 of my Manchester United career mode. Now lads, this season, season number 3, will be my last season with Manchester United on this career mode on FIFA 15. After this season lads, we're going to be picking a new team and starting our new adventure. So this season lads, I really want to win everything. After the disappointment in losing the Champions League final, I'm still heartbroken. Lads, we need to buy players, we need to invest, we need to build a squad because lads, this is going to be the best season ever. Anyways lads, let's get this adventure underway. Alright lads, so let's get to the emails. Let's hear what the board have to say and let's hear about our objectives for season number 3. That your season objective for the league campaign will be to win the Premier League. That's okay board, because I've got the same objective. Love a cup run, so we'll be delighted if you could win the cup. So they want the same objectives as me. In the Champions League, the board will be expecting you to win that cup. Wow, that's a... I know I want to win it, don't worry about that, but to expect me to win it, maybe that's a little bit too much, but don't worry. I am gonna win the Champions League. Anyways lads, and also another email lads, just to let you know, a pre-contract player arrival. Nathaniel Klein has joined from Southampton to Manchester United. We signed him last season, lads, on a free transfer. So now he has finally arrived at the club. Anyways, lads, let's get to the transfer targets. Alright, lads, let's take a look at the team just before we see the transfer targets, so where we need to improve. I'm going with a 4-3-3. This is the way I would like to play at Old Trafford. Just be on the attack because, look up front, lads. Di Maria on the left, we've got Robin on the right, and we got Falcao up top. Now, if Falcao was to get injured, we all know he's injury prone. We got Hernandez to play there, but if Hernandez was to get injured as well, we would have absolutely nobody. So for me, lads, we're going to need another striker, and not an up-and-comer. We're going to need a quality striker that can compete with Javier Hernandez to take Radamel Falcao's spot. So we're going to have to invest a little bit of money up front. But anyways, lads, as for the wingers, we got Nani, we got Zaha, we got Yanazay. I think we are alright for the wingers. For the in the middle of the park, lads, we've got all three. We've got Rooney, Pjanic, Herrera. This is the area of the team that killed me last year when we had injuries. We got Fellaini, we got Daley Blind that can play there. But other than that, lads, we've lost Michael Carrick because, you know, he didn't want the wages. So we got Darren Fletcher, which I think I'm going to sell him because he's 73, he's decreasing. But other than Fellaini and Daley Blind, lads, we got really no one with quality that can play in the midfield. So for me, lads, we are going to have to invest in the midfield. Raphael at right back, we got Nathaniel Klein as cover, so that's good. We don't really need any else at right back. Left back, now that's where we need cover. Yeah, Rojo and Daley Blind can play there, but they're not out and out left backs properly like Luke Shaw is. I think, lads, I've been saying this for seasons, I'm going to have to get an out and out left back to cover Luke Shaw. And he's only 78 rated, so probably someone to give Luke Shaw competition, even though for me, lads, Luke Shaw, I want him to be the number 1 left back. Now at the back, lads, we've got Hummels and Jones, my number 1 centre back pairing. Those two for me are number 1 and number 2. They ain't going anywhere. But for cover, lads, this is where it killed me last season. We got Rojo that can play there, and we got Smalling as well. But if they get injured, we got players like Stones that can come in and Tyler Blackett. You know, these are young and up-and-coming players that will eventually be at Manchester United in 3 or 4 or 5 years' time. Not right now. We've got 1 season left. We need defenders that can come into this team and be like, yeah, if we're losing the Hummels, it's no biggie. As for the goalkeeper, lads, De Gea, the number 1 goalkeeper, we got Scuffet. To be honest, lads, I don't even want to use Scuffet that much. I pretty much want to abuse David De Gea because for me, he is the best keeper in the Premier League. But anyways, lads, let's go check out the transfer targets now. Alright, lads, so here are my transfer shortlists. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Not everybody on this shortlist I will be getting. As you can see, Cristiano Ronaldo is on my shortlist. Calm down, we are not getting Cristiano Ronaldo. He is on here just because, lads, this is my last season in January. If times are tough and we're going to need someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe, I'm just saying this, maybe we might be throwing the kitchen sink at Real Madrid to land Cristiano Ronaldo. But to be honest, lads, I think it might wreck the career mode. Getting someone like Ronaldo, it might come a little bit too unrealistic. That's why I haven't gone for Ronaldo. But in saying that, lads, if things are bad come January, we'll be throwing our kitchen sink. Don't worry about that. So that's why he's on here. Anyways, lads, Memphis Depay. I'm alright for wingers, so I don't really need Depay. But if I was to get a winger, it would definitely be Memphis Depay. Karim Benzema could be that guy. Very expensive. He's at Chelsea. It's probably highly unlikely that we're going to get Karim Benzema. Anyways, lads, Danny Welbeck is on the list as well. You guys know how much I love Danny Welbeck, and he's a Manchester lad, in and out, you know, so it's probably a bit unrealistic, so we're not going to go with Danny Welbeck. Anyways, lads, Romelu Lukaku, he would be exactly the player that I'll be looking for, but unfortunately, he's very happy, so it might be very hard to land Romelu Lukaku. Now, we've got Morata, a young striker for Juventus, formerly at Real Madrid. He could be a good buy as well. We've got Gonzalo Higuain. This guy's ready to pounce. He's at the age of 28, lads. He's a little bit expensive, but he's got the stats. He's got the experience. Jackson Martinez, very similar to Higuain. He's at the ripe old age. He's ready to go, and 19 million isn't that bad for him. Now, Lacazette. He's very popular on career mode this season, so that kind of puts me off him. He has something special. Look at his strengths are his dribbling, acceleration, sprint speed, finishing. Very, very similar to Javi Hernandez, so that could make for very good competition. Alright, lads, then we've got Paco Alcácer. I'm just not too sure what his overall is at the minute. I'm going to have to scout him before I definitely make a bid to Valencia. Anyways, lads, now, Juan Mata. He is a player that I do not regret selling because we brought in Matt Hummels. A straight swap, no money. I'll do it again. Honestly, lads, we definitely got the better end of that deal. But in saying that, lads, I miss Juan Mata. He's got a hefty price tag, 34 million. Come on, Dortmund. Anyways, lads, in saying that, if we can't get Juan Mata, we're going to get on the lookout for Hamsik. Very similar player. Look at that, exact same age, 28 years of age. He's not as good as Juan Mata, but he's not as expensive either. Anyways, we've got Isco, a player who is much cheaper than Juan Mata, and he's a lot younger too. You know, there's a lot of players at Real Madrid for competition in that spot, you know, David Silva and co. So, I'm definitely looking at Real Madrid players to come, and Isco could be one of them. Anyways, lads, Christian Eriksen, another player, but he's very happy at Tottenham, so it'll be highly unlikely that we'll get him. Thiago Alcantara from Bayern Munich, we had him shortlisted from last season. Anyways, lads, we've got Marquisio. Now, he's 30. He's going to be probably a little bit expensive. I'm not too sure if we can land Claudio Marquisio. Now, the next player, lads, is Luka Modric. Now, before I just said I wouldn't mind targeting Real Madrid players. He's another one of that quality. Look at that, lads. For the age of 30, we could probably get him a bit cheaper than that. Imagine having Luka Modric in the team. That would be amazing. And the next player, lads, is Javier Pastore at £10 million. Very, very cheap for a player of his quality. Axel Witsel. He's the exact player that I'm looking for. Look at those stats. Mate, 14 million is about right, 83 overall, the age of 27. This is a player that I'm definitely keen on. Johan Cabaye, a player more on our price range. Cuadrado, like I said, lads, we don't really need wingers, and especially at that price, so I'm probably not going to get Cuadrado. Nigel de Jong, 5.5 million, lads. He was linked with United, but he used to play for Manchester City. Next player is Alexandre Song. Song is just a really good player. West Ham are very lucky to have him in real life, but anyways, on this career mode, he's gone back to Barcelona, and look how cheap he is, lads. 7.5 million. Anyways, lads, Morgan Schneiderlin. Now, I think he is another player that has less than 12 months. He is definitely under 10 million. That is definitely a bargain for someone of his quality. Anyways, lads, moving on. Victor Wanyama, another player from Southampton who we could get very cheap, but unfortunately he's very happy, so probably most unlikely we'll get him for that cheap. But anyways, lads, getting to the left back positions. Jetro Willems. He has been on my shortlist since day one of this career mode, pretty much. Anyways, lads, someone who's a bit more higher rated overall and will definitely give competition to Luke Shaw is Fabio Coentrao. 5.5 million, lads. We could probably get him on the cheap. Be on the lookout for Fabio Coentrao. Anyways, lads, at centre half. Now, this is a player linked with Manchester United in real life. Stefan de Vrij, linked with United, but unfortunately went to Lazio, which is a bit of a strange one. 79 overall, lads. He's a player that can step in, you know, for Phil Jones or Hummels, in my opinion. But someone better of that quality, lads, is Jan Vertonghen. A bit more expensive. I'm not too sure if we're going to get Vertonghen, but I just thought I'll add him onto the shortlist because I'm keen on him. But Dante, lads, look at that 83 overall. He is 32 years of age, but at 7.5 million, lads, for someone who's 83 rated, you cannot ignore that. Our next player, lads, is Bruno Martins Indy, another player who we were linked with in real life with United. So definitely a player I'll be keen to have on this career mode. Next player, lads, is Ron Vlaar, a player who is decreasing. He's only 77 overall, so I'm not too keen on him. Anyways, lads, and we've got Dani Alves, which we don't really need because now we've got Nathaniel Klein. But anyways, lads, I'm going to start to make a few inquiries about these players, and we'll get to you shortly. Alright, lads, so now it's time to make some offers. Now for me, we're going to start in the midfield. The midfield's where it's cost us the most last year. We need to strengthen our squad depth, so we're going to make a few offers. And the first player we're going to go for, lads, is Victor Wanyama. Alright, lads, so Victor Wanyama has got less than 12 months on his contract. Now because of that, my chief executive reckons we can get him between 4.2 and 5 million. So I'm just going to do the right thing by Southampton and offer 4.5 million. For me, lads, that's cheap as chips. Now we're going to go for another Southampton player in Morgan Schneiderlin. Now he's got also, lads, less than 12 months remaining on his contract as well. So my chief executive reckons we can get him between 8.6 and 10 million. So I'm going to do the right thing again by Southampton. Man, they produce quality players. I'm going to offer 9 million. So let's hear back from Southampton. Alright, lads, I've gone to Real Madrid now, and I've also seen Fabio Coentrao, who also has less than 12 months remaining on his contract. So as you can see there, it says this deal looks like it could happen. Go ahead and submit your offer. So I'm just going to go ahead and submit his value. 79 overall for a 28-year-old, 5.5 million. A Real Madrid left back as well. So that's pretty decent. That's definitely on the cheaper side. Now we're going to go in for Dante, the Bayern Munich central defender. I know he's 32, lads, but he's 83 overall. That's fantastic. Now with FIFA 15, older players, they don't decrease as quick, and we're only going to play one more season. So, you know, he's got 12 months left remaining on his contract. Again, another player we can get for cheapest chips. I'm going to offer Bayern Munich 5.5 million. He'll be great backup for Phil Jones and Matt Hummels. Now, a striker, like I said, I want somebody competing with Javier Hernandez for that second spot. Now, Jackson Martinez, in my opinion, is a little bit better than Javier Hernandez. But again, another player, lads, that has less than 12 months remaining on his contract. So I've just started off at the base, lads, at 11.5 million, and let's see what they have to say. Now Lacazette is a player that has a big question mark on his name, not only on the game but for me as well. I don't know much about him. I know he's so popular on career mode, but I'm going to be honest, lads, I've never ever played with him, so I want to see what the fuss is about. So I'm going to offer exactly 11.5 million. That's exactly what I offered Porto for Jackson Martinez. So to make that fair, if Lyon accept this and Porto don't accept that, well then we're going to go for Lacazette. So I'm just going to be interested in to see what Lyon have to come back with. Hope 11.5 million. Who knows? Alright, so Lyon say that Lacazette is too valuable for them. FC Porto also say Jackson Martinez is too valuable to them as well. So Real Madrid said for 6 million you can have Fabio Coentrao, so we're going to just get that deal done straight away. Alright, so Southampton have come back and they said, if you want Morgan Schneiderlin, you got to give us 13 million. So I'm just going to bump it up. I'm not going to meet him halfway, but 10.5 million. He's only got a year left on his contract. I really don't want to go all the way to 13 million. So it's going to be interesting to see what they have to say. There we go, lads. Southampton have accepted the offer of 4.5 million for Victor Wanyama. That is cheap as chips. Let's just give him this 3-year deal. Let's give him, he's not really an important first team player. Let's give him squad rotational player, and if he doesn't accept, we'll bump that up to important first team player. And more good news, lads. Bayern Munich have accepted the offer for Dante. So let's just give him an offer. Those wages are ridiculous. You're not going to get that, mate. 70,000 a week. Let's give him a 3-year deal, and let's make him I don't know about Squad rotational player. So it looks like Juventus are in talks with Morgan Schneiderlin. They're going to pay 12 million. I really don't know if I want to pay that much for Morgan Schneiderlin. We'll see how that goes. There you go. There's confirmation, lads. Morgan Schneiderlin has gone to Juventus. So, well, you win some, you lose some. And there we go, lads. The first signing of season 3 on my Manchester United career mode. Victor Wanyama for 4.5 million. 40,000 wages. That is cheap as chips. And more good news, lads. Real Madrid have accepted the offer for 6 million, which we pretty much already knew that. I'm going to ask for almost half price, £60,000 a week. If he declines, we're just going to bump that up. So hopefully, Fabio Coentrao will be a Manchester United player. And we got an offer from Stoke City who want Raphael. And I'm just going to straight away disallow future offers. No chance in hell is Raphael for sale. Alright, so Dante declined the first contract, so we've bumped it up to £80,000 a week. Give him a 3-year deal, and he's still a squad rotational player. Still a good contract. Fabio Coentrao has also declined the contract as well, so I've just bumped that up to £70,000 a week. Alright, got an offer from Roma. They want Javier Hernandez, which I'm not really keen to sell unless I get a crazy offer, and I don't think Roma is the type of team that is going to give me that crazy offer, so I'm just going to go and reject that. Alright, we've got an offer for Nani from Barcelona. Now, I want to keep Nani. No, there's no doubt about that, but Barcelona could be the team that could give us crazy money for Nani. So I'm gonna have to counter offer that. This is Barcelona we're talking about here. Let's go for 30 million. 30 million, we could be selling Nani and we can get someone like Cuadrado or Memphis Depay. So 30 million and they can have Nani. Alright, lads, so Dante declined the contract, so we're gonna have to give him more money. 85,000 a week now, but I'm gonna give him a 4-year deal, even though we're gonna be playing one year left on this career mode, so who cares, right? Alright, we've got an offer from Swansea. They want Wilfred Zaha for 7.5 million, and I just want to say to them, are you having a laugh? No chance. Barcelona have come back and said, we'll give you 24 million for Nani. They've not reached my expectations, so I'm gonna have to go and reject that. Sorry, Barcelona. Alright, lads, so I've gone back to Porto and I've made an improved offer for Jackson Martinez. I really don't want to go over crazy money because he's only got a year left on his contract, but come on, lads, he's rated 85 overall. For 13.5 million, I will take that. That's a really good deal. And I guess that goes for the exact same for Lacazette. Hopefully 13.5 million, Lyon will be willing to sell for that kind of money. Now, I know we missed out on Morgan Schneiderlin, but I need another midfielder. I don't want a repeat of what happened last season, lads, where we had so many injuries, so we definitely need another one. Alex Song would be brilliant. My chief executive reckons 9.2 to 10.7 we can get him, so 9.2 is what I'm going to offer to Barcelona. Alright, lads, we got our first game of the season, the first pre-season friendly against Catania, the Italian side. We're going to go advance this. All I want is no injuries. Oh, I saw a band-aid for a second. I got scared. Get in. That's all I care about. No injuries. Alright, looks like Dante has declined the contract, so we're going to have to up the ante with his contract and give him 90,000 a week. Awesome news, lads. We've just had our bid accepted from FC Porto for Jackson Martinez. We're going to give him the contract and hopefully he'll go and accept it. And more good news, lads. Barcelona have accepted our bid of 9.2 million for Alex Song. That's a steal for me. He's only 28, 80 overall. He could be really key to our team. I'll probably use him, not just as backup, but, you know, he's a quality player. But anyways, hopefully he goes and accepts this contract. So it looks like Lyon want 21 million for Lacazette, and that's just probably too much that I'm willing to pay. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get Alexandre Lacazette, unfortunately. Alright, lads, so Fabio Coentrao has declined the contract, so we're pretty much going to have to up the ante because we really, really need him. £90,000 a week, that's just 10,000 short of what he wants. Give him a 3-year deal, squad rotational player, that's exactly what he's going to be. Alright, lads, we've got the second pre-season game, and it's up against Monaco, the French side, who are a pretty good side. Anyways, no injuries, please. We lost two. Oh, Nani's injured. Oh no. And Nani's going to be out for 3 days. Not that bad. I'll take that. So Dante has come back and he said no further talks. As a result of our negotiations are obviously not getting anywhere, so please don't contact us anymore. Oh no. I am shattered. To be honest, lads, he was asking for way too much. £110,000 a week? Come on, son, you're having a laugh. And there we go, lads. Jackson Martinez has accepted the contract. He is coming to Manchester United. For me, lads, $13.5 million for him is an absolute steal. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, son. Alright, lads, we're going to offer here for Darren Fletcher from Newcastle United. I really didn't want to sell Darren Fletcher, but lads, he's really unhappy. You know, he's in the twilight of his career. You know, he wants to be playing games, and lads, with all the midfielders we're buying now, he's never going to get a game. And plus, it's Newcastle United. They're in the Premier League. They're a well-respected club. Let's just go and accept that. Darren Fletcher, mate, you're a great servant to the club, mate. And there we go, lads. Fabio Coentrao has accepted another player coming to the Theatre of Dreams. Get in. And there's confirmation. Darren Fletcher has been sold to Newcastle United for £1.3 million. Alright, lads, we've got a massive offer here from Bayern Munich. $47.5 million for Angel Di Maria. Oh, mate, that is ridiculous. I'm just going to go and have to accept that. That is... I had you there, didn't I? No bloody chance am I selling Angel Di Maria. Alright, lads, we got the last friendly. Please. Nani injured again with the band-aid. Hopefully it's another, couple of days. Please, I hope so anyways. And this time he's out for 7 days, which isn't so bad either. I'll take that. We've got an offer here for De Gea from FC Porto. I know you gave us Jackson Martinez, but sorry, mate. There's just some players that are just simply not for sale. And De Gea is one of those players. No chance. Alright, lads, since the move for Dante didn't work out, we need a plan B, and here he is, Bruno Martins Indy. He was fantastic for Louis van Gaal at the World Cup. We're going to offer FC Porto $4.5 million. I really don't know nothing about him as to how much to offer, so $4.5 million, who knows? I don't even know if they're going to accept or decline. And there we go, lads, another player coming to the Theatre of Dreams, Alex Song. That is a welcomed addition. Now, lads, the squad depth in the team is unbelievable. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Alex. Alright, just to inform you that FC Porto have received a bid of $4.7 million from Schalke. They want Bruno Martins Indy. We're going to fix that quick smart. Let's offer Porto $5 million and be done with it and get him signed up. And there we go, lads. FC Porto have accepted the bid for Bruno Martins Indy. We've got an offer from Liverpool. Liverpool of all clubs. They want Daily Blind. I wouldn't even sell these guys a freaking virus. No chance. No business whatsoever. And there we have it, lads. Bruno Martins Indy has accepted the contract. $40,000 a week for £5 million. Lads, we just got bargains left, right, centre on this career mode this season 3. Unbelievable sum it's been. Get in. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, buddy. Alright, lads, so let's take a look at the squad now with all these additions. Now, this squad is looking 10 times better than it was in the previous season. So now, up front, lads, we've got Radamel Falcao. Di Maria on the left. Oh, by the way, I'm playing a 4-3-3 if you can't already figure that out. Anyways, Di Maria on the left, Ian Robben on the right. Now, in the middle of the park, lads, we've got Rooney, we've got Pjanic, and we've got Ander Herrera. Now, Rooney is free roam, Rooney is advancing, he's getting forward, so he's pretty much like an attacking midfielder. Pjanic is the rock, he's the one staying back, he's directing traffic. When we're attacking, he's the one staying back, because I don't want to get cut short in the midfield. Ander Herrera is, he's pretty much balanced. Alright, at the back, lads, we've got Luke Shaw, Hummels, Jones, who's now 82, Raphael, 81, and we've got De Gea in the goals. Now let me show you my bench. Alright, so now on the bench, lads, we've got Hernandez, Jackson Martinez, we've got Adnan Januzaj, Nani, Maran Fellaini, Daley Blind, who's gone up to 82 now, and Rojo. That is a quality bench if you ask me. There's definitely some goals if we need them, and definitely if we're up and we need to shore up that midfielder defense, we can do that with this bench. Now if we take a look at the reserves, Wilson, Keane, Barkley, Jesse Lingard, Pereira, Powell, Zaha, Song, Cohen Trowell, James Rothwell, Wanyama, Valera, Vermel, Nathaniel Klein. We've got Chris Smalling, Tyler Blackett, Keane, Martin Zindi, Stones, Thorpe, Escafe, and Johnson. Now, a lot of these players will be going on loan. The younger players, well, hopefully anyways. But lads, look at the depth there is in this reserve squad. Ugh, mate, I'm so looking forward to the season like you guys could not believe. And the time has come. The first game of the season is here against Manchester City, and look at that, lads, the table is nice and fresh, but unfortunately, lads, Man City first game of the season, that's crazy, but you're gonna have to catch that on the next episode. Sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger, lads, but for me, this first episode has been awesome, and if you agree, can you do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up button? If you could drop this a like, it would mean so much to me, lads. Mate, we have killed it in the summer window here, lads. This transfer market absolutely dominated. Anyways, lads, I'm your boy Curtis7. Make sure you stay tuned to the next game against Manchester City. The fixture couldn't get any harder. Anyways, lads, I'm your boy Curtis7. It's gonna be amazing. Take care and peace. What was your reaction when Welbeck left United? We got Phil Carroll!